Welcome back to the John Mendola Show here on WILK. Driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers. Locations in Wilkes-Barre, Scranton, Kingston, Hazleton, and Williamsport. Well, let's continue the conversation. Susquehanna boys basketball coach Lawrence Tompkins joining us this morning. Good morning, Coach.
Hey, John. How are you today?
Good. How are you?
Not bad. Just shoveling out here in northeastern PA.
Yes, sir. Well, you got your work cut out for you up there at Susquehanna, but let's talk about those Sabres this season. What's going to be hitting the floor?
Well, last year I don't think we could have gotten any younger, John. We may have been the youngest team in all of PIAA, starting 3 freshmen and sometimes at 4 freshmen last year. So we've definitely gotten older and more experienced. We're pretty excited about our squad. They put in a lot of work in the off season, and to be honest with you, I think they stepped up their game in terms of their off season preparation. So we're pretty excited. And
talk about getting the guys in the gym. Obviously, like other rural communities, sometimes guys live a little bit far, and you got to work it out. But talk about their dedication, saying, "Hey, we want to make something out of this season."
Yeah, first I got to give credit to the parents. They started bringing their kids into the gym at 6:30 in the morning, about a week or two after last season ended for us. They would bring them in, 2 or 3 mornings a week before school. Started working on skill development with a pretty good group of those guys. And it takes a lot of dedication on parents to bring those kids in. And that continued all the way through the spring and, throughout the fall as well in our preseason. And when you have a group of guys who will do that and they're working on the right things, then the sky's the limit with a group of guys like that.
Let's talk about your inside game this year. You have any tall players this year at Susquehanna?
We got a couple of guys, who are growing up there a little bit. We got a sophomore, his name's Bryce Baldwin. He's about 6'3", 6'4". And then we got another guy who's not real tall, but he's incredibly physical for his size. His name is Eric Lee. He's a junior. He might go about 6'1", but he plays bigger than that and has really shored up the middle for us, rebounds the ball well, and has really learned how to finish inside.
And, of course, the community guys, I'm sure they're out there doing some fun stuff, probably a busy time over hunting season and stuff like that, not only for the kids, for you as well, but still enough family time and enough basketball to kind of make it fun, and that's what it's all about.
Yes, sir, definitely. We definitely embrace all that up here and try to tie in, as much of their extracurricular activities outside of school and family as much as we can.
How about the league this year, Lawrence? Talk about some teams that you're going to play against this season and what you look forward to with that.
Our league up here is always, incredibly balanced. I would say probably the league favorite should be Blue Ridge. We had an opportunity to see them last weekend in the tournament that we played up in Sayre. We didn't know if it would work out that way, but we were able to win our first game and see them in the final. Very talented squad. Their coach, Casey Jenkins, does a really nice job with them. But you know what? John, we always have teams that are very well coached up here. You can never discount Montrose. They lost a lot last year, but they're the largest school in our division, and they always have plenty of talent coming up through. So they're going to be tough. I personally feel Lackawanna Trail is a team to watch out for once we get in division play, and Mountain View's got the leading scorer in our league coming back. So those are all teams that we got to watch out for. Every night in our league is a battle.
Well, I know you guys are working hard, Lawrence, and trying to get some wins this year. Good job on getting that initial win, and we wish you well the rest of this season, okay?
All right, I appreciate it, John. Thanks for having me on.
Okay, that's Lawrence Tompkins, the head coach for the Susquehanna Sabers here on the John Mendola Show. We appreciate you joining us each and every Saturday, 10 to 11 o'clock. Of course, online during the week, thejohnmendolashow.com. Follow us on Twitter at John Mendola Show. Please be careful with the roads, the weather, and enjoy your family this holiday season. We'll see you next week on WILK.